Welcome back to the channel. I really appreciate you guys watching these videos, and I want to give you the 3 different chatterbait trailer styles you need depending on where you're fishing, because the trailer of a chatterbait is really the workhorse. If you don't use the correct trailer, you're really not maximizing how many bites you're going to get. So if you're fishing grass, you're going to use one trailer. If you're fishing flat, shallow banks with very little cover on them, you're going to have a different trailer. And then if you're fishing deeper, Highland Reservoir, 45-degree angle banks, you're going to want a different trailer. So I want to try to give you the 3 best trailers I have in all those situations, and maybe you'll have a lake like that you can fish with a chatterbait and catch more fish. So in the grass is the most effective place to throw a chatterbait. This is a bait that you will see dominate on any grass lake. It just flat out works on lakes that have grass. Now, the problem you will run into if you use the wrong trailer in grass is you will be bogging your bait down into the grass. If the grass comes up this high and your bait is running here because you have the wrong trailer on, you're not going to get nearly as many bites as you should. Your bait needs to be up here, maybe ticking the tops of the grass, but you want it above the grass. It's okay to make contact. You just don't want it. You don't want to be fighting the grass. You don't want it to be bearing up in the grass all day. That's really going to hurt the amount of fish you catch. So I like a Zako. That's made by Gary Yamamoto. I like a Live Magic Shad. That's made by Lake Fork Trophy Lures. Something that has a decent amount of plastic, but is kind of bulky, buoyant. You want to keep that bait up. A buoyant plastic while reeling your bait is going to keep that bait in the right water column. Very important. Very important. And it doesn't matter if you're fishing, emergent grass or submergent grass. You still always want to have that bait in the correct water column. So if you're fishing around bank grass, water willow, that shallow 2-foot water, or 2-foot grass that grows in 2 feet of water, then you want that bait, with a good buoyant profile to keep it hitting that grass, keeping it right where you want it, and you don't want it moving around a whole lot. You want it real streamlined, and you want to be able to put it right, just barely ticking it, but you don't want it going all over the place. When it starts going all over the place, it's going to be hanging up in the grass too much, and you're just going to be fighting the bait out of the grass. Sorry, guys, losing my words here. So that is what you want. Buoyancy, and it doesn't matter. It can be a skinny dipper, with a boot tail trailer, or it can be like the Zako or the Live Magic Shad where it's just a straight tail. But either way, it is bulky, buoyant plastic. Now, if you're fishing deeper places, if you look at the thumbnail, that's a big bite bait, not sure what it's called. That is great for those deeper lakes. A fluke, something that is very streamlined, kind of goes to the bottom like a torpedo, but there is a good amount of plastic, because when you stop reeling that, if you have thick plastic, a really dense plastic, but it's, streamlined, shaped like a torpedo, very, very, whatever you would call, not aerodynamic, but hydrodynamic, that will get the bait down there, because it's very important when you're fishing those steeper banks to keep contact with the bottom. And if you have a bait that's pulling it off the bottom, then you're going to really struggle to get bites on lakes like that. So keep your bait near the bottom. You want something that's dense, heavy plastic, and then it's going to be very aerodynamic. So when you stop reeling, it goes to the bottom quickly. Then you're back contact with the bottom. Pause, and you can fish it all the way out into 8 feet of water. Now, the last trailer, this is the old trailer that they used to put in a container when you bought a chatterbait. This was the Split Tail by Zoom. I know Booyah makes one too. It's not a lot of plastic, and it makes that bait go crazy in the water. That is perfect when you're fishing really shallow, flat banks. Maybe you're in the back of a pocket. Maybe you're getting to the back of a creek where it's really starting to flatten out. That split tail trailer is great because a lot of times you're not going to have a whole lot of cover back there. You might have a stump, you might have a laydown, but you're not going to, if you don't have grass or anything like that, this is perfect. This is not a good trailer in grass because it's all over the place. You'll be hanging too much grass. This is perfect when you just need to bang it off that one stump, tick it off the ends of those, limbs off that tree, or you're just fishing a bank that has nothing on it and you just need that real erratic action, that split tail trailer is amazing for that. The downside of that is there's not a lot of plastic, so you can't fish it out deeper. You know, you'd have to go up to a real heavy chatterbait trailer, or excuse me, a real heavy chatterbait to get it out deeper. But that 1/2 ounce and 3/8 ounce in like 2 feet of water with that split tail trailer. I can't talk today, but thank you guys for watching this video. Those are my 3 trailers, and that should cover most of your bank fishing with the chatterbait. So good luck to you guys. Try those tips, and I'll see you on the water.